Hello, hello. I come to you from the wind tunnel or whatever, outdoors with whatever pipe vents from our house that makes all that fucking racket. um, it is a clear night with the odd cloud going overhead, passing by the full moon, which is because it is midnight, is really up at the very top apex versus down on one of the sides where it might appear to be a bit larger. How was my day? Well, I did another shot at a royal experiment, doing a review of it, which was much shorter. And I'll have to actually listen to it to see if it's any good. I didn't publish any of my other reviews that I've had on my computer now and on the website, just privated for about five days. I have to move. It's just too goddamn loud. Of course, by the time I haul my ass over here where it is a little less noisy, I'm sure it'll suddenly kick off again. That is much better. Well, yeah, so I got that done. And, I had a full day of work. And, yeah, things went okay. Things went okay. I'm in a bit of a detached spot. I did not feel as horribly shitty this Tuesday as I have for the last couple of Tuesdays, where I've just felt so goddamn exhausted going to work and just throughout the day, and just feel really just so fucking horrible. I don't feel that horrible. That is good. And that I actually sat down and did another review was a good thing. And I did write out a couple more ideas for short stories. I think what I will do tomorrow is I will read them, I will pick one, and I will write a short story. That is my goal that way. That's the things that make me feel better are actually filming videos, maybe publishing them, but filming them and getting some writing done. That definitely makes me feel better, which is something I should probably do in my life, is do things that make me feel better. Also, just getting a swack of reading done also makes me feel better. So these are all good things to do. I have my yearly work assessment meeting with my manager for hopefully half an hour, 45 minutes. That'll be okay. Get it done. I'm a good employee. He's a perfectionist, but I'm a good employee. So I'm not going to stress out about that. I'll read. He's prepared a sheaf of papers for my assessment where you can get a 1, which is amazing, a 2, which is like satisfactory, or a 3, which is you need remediation. Most everything is 2 because as I said, he's a perfectionist, with a couple of 1s on the more touchy-feely side of things. So he started giving me something, just a little cookie. And there was an employee who worked sort of actually in the position I work right now, who worked herself into burnout because she was a perfectionist as well, but he was very much at that point very perfectionist. And I think he would always suggest something a little bit more, and she was like someone who put herself through the ringer to get everything as perfect as possible, and it was never good enough for him. I, on the other hand, am like, I'm diligent with my work, and if he says like, oh, you could do a little bit more, I'm like, yeah, whatever. For the most part, I am. I do my job, and I do my job well, but I'm not going to torture myself into burning out over something like that. And as a result, I think I've been at this job longer than she was, and Still seem to be trucking along fairly well, which is good. All right, all right. I'm going to leave it there for tonight and go and get into bed, looking up at the moon. I guess tomorrow I'll try and do another review and write that short story. Those are my goals for tomorrow, other than, work and do all the other stuff that's necessary in life. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.